behind me is the first train of the day, so show begins.
Moments, just a little snapshot of sort of very roughly D-Day on the Mendips, inspired by the old part of the old S&D line that ran down through Masbury, roughly ending up in Wells. Made from an old piece of chipboard and some cardboard on the top, and then just playing around with the track to get something that looked about right. The hill, the platforms, scratch made from polystyrene, and then some just general basic wall filler to form the rock face. Hard buildings, second hand, plastic kit, second hand, mixture of manufacturers, including Faller. And the two main locos running at the moment are actually my brother's old ones with Triang locos from the 60s.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Benenden. It started off really as a simple running board, and it actually lives in an understairs cupboard, a narrow understairs cupboard, so the legs come off and it's upended and it sort of goes through and lives in the understairs, and gradually I've added bits and bobs onto it. You've got first radius track on the outside and flexi coming round on the inside there. Many thanks to my son Henry for helping me with all those tricky joins. Electrics, we use a laptop power supply for the powering the points, and two budget model railways controllers to power both tracks. The hill down this end, just scraps of cardboard, newspaper, loads of PVA, lots of scatter and some static grass all shoved on, bit of paint all done, and then all the cardboard buildings really are Metcalfe models, and there we go, all on a cork bed. So there we go, that is Benenden. So this is Riley's yard. It's my first layout here. Suitcase layout, built. I got given an old suitcase from a relative with loads of Pico rolling stock and trains in, so we've taken that out and we've built the suitcase in it. The aim was to build a layout in a very small space in a short space of time, so to kind of debunk the two myths of you need lots of space and lots of time to do trains. Well, you don't. And there we go, again, lots of Metcalfe on this one. Little lights there, the little worker yard lights there from China, work out about just £2, just under £2 each light, so I'm pleased with those, and it's a great little layout just to set up of an evening and just have a little bit of running. So there we go, that's Riley's yard.
This here is the Ogron track maintenance depot. It's my first layout and I used it using entirely Kato track. It did function until earlier when, like everything, someone tripped over it and broke it. But it ended up being the basis for my larger layout. This here is the town of Ogron. I started only a week before now, and well, it's a small shunting layout that I got the idea of building one from actually the Budget Model Railway channel, which is actually quite funny considering all. Yeah, it's got 2 sidings, a runaround loop, and in theory it will also have a bridge and a engine shed, but they're still being worked on. It also has a signal until I broke it the day before now.
Yeah, really good.
This is literally an example of no matter how clumsy or how bad you are, you can still make something that works excellently.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Stop. And now I want you to pause levels 4 and 2 so that they're up. And reverse cuba onto the passenger train.
Well, hello. We've got the tenner-penny railway here, which I haven't got a clue about what to call it, but tenner-penny seemed pretty good because it is tenner-penny. Everything on it is pretty cheap, and it's taken not a great deal of money to build. The track is all 1960 Super 4 Triang track. Which a lot of it was given to me for free, although you can pick it up very cheaply on eBay. If it's rusty, you can clean it up with wire wool or emery cloth, it doesn't matter. The hills and the tunnels made of cardboard with basic paper mache, covered in masonry paint and then normal paint on the top. I've got real plant off the garden there, which incredibly enough is growing after 4 weeks. Little rocks off the garden as well. These buildings are cheap. I forget what they're called, not Metcalf. Super Quick Fit. Quick Fit, are they? That's a car company.
Something like that.
Something like that, isn't it? Yeah, Quick Fit. These are Metcalf, but again they were cheap. They were cheap to buy where we got them from. Trains just stopped, just derailed in the tunnel. Isn't it funny things like this will happen when you're on a camera? I got a conifer there next to that house, which was taken off the top of the garden, off a bush in the garden. So as you can see, it's all really cheap. The ballast of what the whole layout is laid on is roofing felt from a shed, which you can buy cheap. The whole aim of this sort of layout is to keep cheap and to let people know that you can have a small layout in a small area at a very, very low cost, and you can run old trains that you can pick up for, you know, tenner-penny. And it's about fun, about having fun. You don't have to have a massive detailed layout, although a lot of people do have them, and there's nothing wrong in that, but you don't have to have them and have fun. Oh, brilliant. Never been, no.
So most of you know Market Town, my small radius layout, but designed so that you can have a lot of operating potential, up trains, down trains and all that. Great big street scene, lots of buildings, lots going on, mounted on an ironing board, So getting a lot of interest as always because it's a fully functioning layout in a lot smaller space. And then obviously the brand new one, little Snodgrass that's only been, it's only taken me 3 weeks to build, especially for this show. Designed to show that you, even in 15 inches by 2 and a bit feet, you can still have passenger trains, goods trains. It's got a station, goods yard, signal box, level crossing, hills, the whole works. So it's a proper little mini layout. Again, getting a lot of interest in that. I've been having a really busy show. Right, so I just wanted to say thank you very much to everybody for coming and supporting. I hope you've all had a good time. As you know, we were running a little competition during the weekend to see who the public thought was the best layout at the show. And it was quite close, at least for the rest of us.
And it wasn't you.
And it wasn't me. But the clear winner was Neil. There you go, another pack for you later.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. Excellent. Now you've got to figure out where to put it.
Right, stick it next to the other one.
Absolutely. There you go.
There you go.
Days.
Yeah, it's silly cracks. Thanks very much. I hope everybody's had a good time.
Hi, thanks for watching the video and for the nice comments. Click on the left for a previous video in this series, click on the right for another video you might enjoy, and please don't forget to click to subscribe, like, comment, etc. Thanks again.